Cass. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this, Cass. You got this, friend. You got this. You got this, girl. You got this. I got it. I got it. I don't want to have it, but I got it. Where's my scarf at? Oh, it's over here. I don't even feel like getting cute for real, for real. I feel like just chilling. Hey, I had to do my live again, y'all. I did a 5.5 hour live and got paid $0, friend, because I played some music. Big mistake. I knew better. I'm so very much irritated. So I'm about to go on here, edit this little part of that video out now while I'm on here, and then I'm gonna hop on TikTok. Because honestly, I love y'all, and y'all be showing me mad love, but TikTok, I don't know. Maybe I should have been on TikTok all along, and I just didn't know. Yeah, I've been on live since 4 o'clock this morning. I did a 5.5 hour live. You mean to tell me? But you know what? I did technically get paid because people send me money and stuff, and I got coins and gifts on TikTok and all that. But I'm like, what? I played a little song in the car. But it's okay, y'all, because I'm back with live part 2. Because guess what? One thing about me, I'm not going to give up. You can't get rid of me, bitch. That's me talking to YouTube. You can't get rid of me, ho. I'm back at it again. I had to get myself together. I said, do I even want to do this again? Do I even want to do this again? And the answer is, I'm not doing this for me, y'all. I'm doing this for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really doing this for me. I'm doing this for my bank account. I'm not doing it for me or you. I'm doing it for my bank account. Shoot, this is crazy. We got 4,000. We just got 4,000. Let me see if I can try to edit the part out that they didn't like. I might just have to make the live quiet for like 2 minutes or something. Let me see monetization. It says ineligible. Ooh. Let me see details. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to mute. Oh, only 21 seconds of my live. Hold on. I'm gonna have to mute 2 parts. I had to mute the I'm so sick video that I showed. It was literally 7 seconds. I gotta mute that, and I gotta mute the me and Livy singing I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Let me see. Cut out both video and audio. You know what? Trim out segment. I'll take the whole part out. Take that 7 seconds out. I don't even care what it looked like. Just take it out. Ready to trim it? Yep, take it out. What's the other song? Just take that one out too, and I'll repost this. Okay, so let me see something. It says trim out segment. Yeah, take it all out. We can miss 7 seconds. It'll just look like a little glitch. Let me see. That's crazy. Oh, and it's processing. So once that's done, I gotta edit the other video out. Okay, and then I can post it back up because that was so annoying. Hey, I love your name. Mental health does matter. Hello. Welcome. I was on live earlier. I got on live at freaking 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep. And I did a 5.5 hour live, and I didn't get paid for it so far because I played 7 seconds of a song. Just to let you know how my day's going. But you know what's crazy? I went live on TikTok. I could play music on there all day. So guess what? I'm about to put my speaker on, my mic. I'm about to do some makeup. I'm just vibe on there tonight. I just want to get on here because I told you I'm going live every day. But today, I mean, I tried to do a long live, but it just wasn't happening for me. They were just coming for me. I need some tissues. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Now me accidentally showing y'all the inside of the house. I meant to grab the tissue box. Hey, y'all. I did a whole 5.5 hour live, but I have to edit my video because it was a 7 second song, y'all. And they really want me to cut the 7 seconds of these 2 songs. So I got to go in and do that so I can get paid. Just ridiculous. I'm like, 7 seconds? That's so dumb. So it was the little snippet of the video I showed y'all on Instagram. And then me and Livy singing I Got a Feeling for, it said 3:37 to 3:39 for 2 minutes. Wow. They really got me. So I'm going to read a book to y'all. I already read this for my book club, but I'm going to read the first chapter because I'm irritated. Okay. I'm going to just read the prologue. This book is called Catch the Sun. It's actually really lit. And if you're a reader, look at the pages, y'all. They orange. Y'all know I'm old. Ella. Red. All I see is red. I burst into the bedroom, my wild gaze landing on my brother. What did you do? I sobbed, breathless and horrified. What did you do, Jonah? He sits stone still on the edge of my bed, staring at nothing. His eyes hollow and bloodshot. Red splatters stain his t-shirt, and his red slicked hands are balled up on his lap. Jonah! His chin lifts in slow motion, pupils dilated, and his attention settles on me. Ella. My name choked, a whisper, a plea, a torn up love letter. My head swings back and forth as I fist my hair, tears pouring down my cheeks. I'd do anything for you, he says. You're my whole goddamn world and have been since the moment Mom brought you home from the hospital. His thick Adam's apple rolls, working his throat. She set you in my arms, a tiny bundle of pink, my baby sister, my purpose. I can't stop shaking. Why did he? How could he? This is really how I be reading too, in my head. He stands grabbing me by the biceps and hauling me to his red-stained chest. Stroking my hair back, he whispers in my ear, if there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever. No, I croak. Jonah, why? 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 My voice dies out in a horrible wail, my forehead slamming the center of his chest. Pain. I'm crippled by it, drowning in it. It's all I feel and all I know. Remember the good times, okay? Not this. Anything but this. Heartbreaks pound as his hands hold my hair back. We're on that bridge under a Nashville sky, a pile of sticks at our feet. You, me, Ella, just you and me. We're riding horses till the sunset, drinking lemonade by the hay bales, and telling stories by the fire, just untouchable. Think of me that way always. Promise me, Piglet. That's what he calls his sister. I can't promise him that. All I see is red. It's everywhere. Sirens flicker red and blue outside the window. More red. Even Mom's sedan is red as it flies into the driveway. The door hanging open as she stumbles out of the car and races to the house. I know what's coming next. I try to brace myself for it. I try to prepare. But I can't do that either. Mom's scream tears through the house and she stalls into the threshold of my room, her hand sliding down the doorframe as she drops to her knees. What have you done? She bellows, howls, dies inside. Jonah glances up at our mother with devastation in his eyes before looking back at me. His cheeks are flush red. I love you both so much. Believe that. He presses a hard kiss to the top of my head, squeezing me tight. Take care of Mom. I don't believe it. If he loved us, he would have never done what he did. It's unfathomable. I yank myself free of his arms, pivot around, gag, then vomit on my bedroom floor, hunched over, sobbing. Retching. When the police officer stormed the bedroom and whizzed past me, Jonah doesn't even fight. His hands fly up with a surrender, and he sees his red lights. He's read his rights. The voices fussing. Wait, I read that so wrong. Let me read that again. Hold on, I was struggling. His hands fly up with surrender as he reads his rights. The voices fusing with our mother's painful moans. I watch as he's hauled away in handcuffs while Mom lies boneless. Not boneless. While Mom lies boneless on my bedroom floor. She grabs my brother's ankle, forcing an officer to peel her fingers away from him before they disappear down the hallway out of sight. Gone. As my mother disintegrates a few feet away, I sink to the floor, collapsing near my bed, trembling in the aftermath of my hell. I stare dazedly out the window, numb. Just as the sun peeks through the clouds, bathes the sky in a happy golden light, but there's no sun in my sky. No light, no warmth. All I see is red. That's the prologue, y'all. That's the prologue. Let me know if y'all want to read you some stories. Let me know if you want to read you a couple little tidbits. Y'all know I'm a nerd. I love to read. All right, so it's editing my video now. It's cutting out the part where I had that song playing. So now, hold on. Okay, learn more. Dang it, I did a whole live stream this morning, y'all, and got in trouble. Let me just mute this audio. Hold on. I'm going to try to go back. I'm going to try to take the audio out this 5-hour live stream I did earlier. Y'all, I got a little ding. It says, it's so cheesy. I'm loving it. Y'all know I love to read. I'm a reading fool. So I'm actually going to go live on TikTok. Hello. Hey, Brent. It said that was interesting. All right, I'll read y'all the first chapter and that's it. Then I'm done, okay? I'm only going to read y'all one little chapter. But I love reading. I'm a little bookworm. I'm in a book club. And this was one of our book club books. So it's called How to Catch the Sun. It said that was interesting. Okay. Oh, and the theme of the book is like orange. So the main character, her hair is orange. And her favorite color is orange. So that's why they made the book orange. I just thought that was a cute little tie-in. This is her favorite flower. There's the sun. Come on, little tidbits. Hey. It says, age 7. There's a popsicle in my mouth. Orange. It's my favorite flavor and my favorite color. But that's not what makes it the best popsicle in the whole world. No. It's the best popsicle because my best friend Max is eating one right beside me. It's a love story. No, I'm just kidding, yo. He ends up treating her crazy, yo. Smiling, I kick my feet back and forth on the swing as one sticky hand curls around the chain and we both sway in opposite time. Max's twin brother, McKay, plays in the sandpit across the playground, digging plastic shovels and toy tractors into the sand, making zoomy sounds. McKay's popsicle is purple, but orange is way better, period. No, purple is better. Hold on. I'm going to let you have that because it's your book. It's your story. I'm just here to read it. But orange is not better than purple. I know you fucking lying. But anyway, it's a perfect summer morning. The sun is extra bright and the blue sky is stripped with clouds. I imagine hopping from one to another, my sneakers sinking in the mounds of the fluff. Think we'll get married one day? Like mom and dad? Max wonders, aloud, straightening his legs out, then bending his knees as he moves back and forth on the swing. Sure, I say with a firm nod. That would be cool, right, McKay? Could he live with us too? I love that idea. I smile at him, watching his mop of brown hair stick straight up. He pushes forward on the swing. When should we get married? I don't know, he says. When we're older, I guess. Mind you, they're 7, y'all. They're 7. Your parents are kind of old. I don't want to wait that long. Dang, kids are ignorant. Look at me adding my little, hey, Harper, please, Harper. Double tap the live, Harper. Hey, friend. Hold on, y'all know my allergies been kicking my ass. All right, here we go. He said, your parents are kind of old. I don't want to wait that long. We can be younger, maybe in a couple of years. Okay. McKay makes a loud noise and jabs his violet-stained popsicle into the sand. I giggle before glancing at Max. You're lucky you still live with your brother, I tell him. I miss mine. I miss Jonah so much. Mom too, but especially Jonah. That's the boy I just read about in the beginning who he murdered somebody. And that's when she walked in and the mom walked in. So she's talking about how she missed her brother. Peep game, okay? I need y'all to connect the dots. Can you follow along? So look. He's 4 years older than me and my greatest protector. One time he pushed a little kid off a playset because the bully was throwing rocks at me down below, making me cry. The boy broke his ankle and Jonah got in really big trouble, but he did it for me. So that makes him the best big brother in the world. We used to pretend we were Winnie the Pooh characters and the woods behind our house farm was the 100-acre wood, just like the storybook. I love stories. I love books. I love Jonah. My brother is a pain sometimes, Max replies. He watches his brother for a moment before swiveling towards me, his dark eyebrows lifting. You like me more than McKay, right? Yeah, my lips pucker thinking about it. You're nicer to me and I like your dimples. We look the same, he reminds me. He doesn't have dimples. Ooh, okay, 7-year-old. This seems to satisfy him. He swings as high as he can one more time before hopping off and dropping into the wood chips. Come on, let's go explore. We discard our popsicles in a trash can. I follow Max into the tree line to search the ground for treasure. Jonah and I used to look for treasure too. Back when I still lived in Nashville last summer. Back when mom and dad were together and we were a happy family. I'm not sure why dad took me away. Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay, I messed up. So her brother in the beginning, her mom and dad just got divorced. And the dad took the son and the mom took the daughter. My bad. He didn't kill nobody just yet. This is some other shit going on. Family drama, just typical Tuesday in a regular family. So anyway, it's not fair that Jonah and I had to get a divorce too. He was my best friend until Max. My shoes crunch along the sticks in the green leaves as we explore the trail. My brother wrote me a letter yesterday. I tell Max, crouching down to stare at a weird-looking caterpillar with stripes. Yeah, what did it say? I couldn't read all the words, but Dad read it to me and said Jonah missed me a lot. He told me about the horses back on the farm. I used to love the horses. Phoenix was my favorite. I nibble my lip. Jonah also said he beat up any boys who were mean to me, and he's my protector. His nose screwed up. You should tell him that I'm here now. I'll protect you. I smile as wild as this. I smile as wide as the sunny sky. Does he write you a lot of letters? Max continues, bending beside me, sticking out his hand to the bug. The furry caterpillar slithers over his finger and moves to his knuckles. Yep, every week there's a new letter. That's cool. Studying a strange insect, Max relocates to a nearby branch where we watch as it crawls onto a bright green leaf. I bet this little guy will be a butterfly soon. Maybe one of those zebra butterflies. Those are my favorite. Hey, we should find a clearing in the woods and make it our own special hideaway. Dad can help me build a bench for us to sit and read books together. We can talk about our day at school and watch the butterflies flutter by. It'll be our secret hiding spot. I think it's the best idea ever. Bobbing my head eagerly, I point to a small clearing covered in a canopy of treetops. Over there is a good spot. Let's go. We spend the next hour in our secret spot, sitting cross-legged across from each other and telling magical stories. Stories about swinging on vines and drinking water from fresh streams, eating berries, swimming in lakes, and dancing under the summer sun. When the night falls, we stare up at the stars instead. Before we head back to the park, Max holds something out to me. Look what I found, Ella. It's pretty cool. Do you like it? He stretches out his palm to show me some white, shiny stone. My eyes light up. It's pretty cool. I love this. Maybe I'll start a rock collection. I say, plucking the stone from his hand and plopping it into the pocket of my tangerine romper. And whenever you look at this one, you can think of me. Max sends me a goofy smile, then shoots a tickle to my heart, almost like a fluttery butterfly wing. As we exit the wood, I spot Dad's silver car waiting for us on the side of the street. He's checking us, watching, and looking around the playground for me. Ugh, I don't want to leave yet. The late August sun is glowing and warm. It's one of the last days of the summer before school starts up. We're going into the second grade. My dad's here, I mumble. Guess I gotta go. Max makes a sour face. Let's meet back here tomorrow after lunch. I'll tell my dad about the bench, and I bet we can carve it up real fast. Okay, I can't wait, sign. I trudge toward the edge of the playground, saying goodbye to McKay as I pass him. Bye, Ella, he says back, his face smudged with sand and dirt. Dad picks me up in his shiny car. When I buckle my seatbelt and roll the window down to wave goodbye to my friends, Max runs toward me at the speed of light. I learned about light speed in a book once. It's fast. Almost as fast as Max. Ella, wait, he calls out to me, winded when he reaches the window. I got this for you. Look what's tucked inside his fist. My heart soars all the way up the sun-streaked sky. It's a beautiful orange flower. The prettiest flower I ever seen. Wow, thanks. When he smiles, his dimples pop even more. It made me think of you. Really? Yes, it's bright like the sun, he said, glancing awkwardly. And the sun is bright like you. Dad glances at me over his shoulder. Time to go, Ella. Say goodbye to your friend. Bring the flower to my nose and inhale deeply. My eyelashes fluttering over the neon orange petals. Bye, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. The car begins to move, and Max runs to catch up with it. He runs faster and faster, almost at the same speed of the car, almost catching it. I hang out the window and smile at him just as the car jerks forward. Too fast for Too fast. Let me slow down. I'm fucking up. I know. Hold on. Too fast for Max to keep up with any longer. I'll see you tomorrow, I yell back. Max disappears out of sight. When we round the corner and I slump down in my seat, the flower twirling between my fingers, I whisper to myself, and every day after that. Aww. Hey, I'm reading a book. I'm just reading one chapter. That's it. It's only got one page left, and then I'm going to just talk to y'all. Amira said, what we doing? Friend, we read a book. You don't see me reading this big orange book in my hand? I'm not talking to myself, friend. You got to use context clues sometimes. All right, so this is her point of view. Or no, is this Max's point of view? Hold on. I forget whose point of view. They keep switching back and forth. Hold on. Oh, this is Ella's point of view. All right. Dad drives me away in his shiny car. We leave Juniper Falls and head back to Nashville that night. Suitcases and boxes stuffed to the ceiling in the back seat. He lets me sit up front, even though the police might give him a ticket. He says it's a special trip. And because she's 7, she don't peep that her dad is moving her out of town. So you peep the context. So let me read this again. Pay attention. Dad drives me away in his shiny car. We leave Juniper Falls and head back to Nashville that night. Suitcases and boxes stuffed to the ceiling in the back. He lets me sit up front, even though the police might give him a ticket. He says it's a special trip, and because it's a special trip, I can sit up front and eat a whole bag of gummy bears. I saved the orange ones for last because they're my favorite. By the time we pull into my old driveway on the horse farm, my stomach feels sick. Not only because of the candy, I think it's because deep down, something tells me I'll never see Max again. Mom and Jonah run down the long driveway and tackle me with hugs and tears. My brother spins me around in circles, my hair swinging behind me as I hold him tight. I'm happy to see them, but I'm also sad too. As I walk towards the big ranch house, I look around all the horses and my belly suddenly pinches with a tight knot. I whirl around Dad to see who's yelling at Mom about something. Dad! I call out. His shoulders slump when he turns at me, his gaze dull and tired. What's wrong? I forgot my stone! The one I picked up at the playground today with Max. It's just a stone, Ella. You can find another one. But that was a special stone. Max found it for me. My bottom lip wobbles and the tears burn. We have to go back and get it, Dad, please. He smiles, but it doesn't even reach his eyes. I'll mail it to you. Her dad is a son of a bitch. I can't stand this nigga. These people are Caucasian, by the way. But I call everybody a nigga when I'm mad. I'm sorry. Can't stand this nigga. He irritating. These people are not even black. They very much Caucasian. All right, so her dad ain't shit. Okay, so he said, I'll mail it to you, kiddo. Puffing out a sad sigh, I turn around and walk away, dragging my suitcase behind me. When I make it to the front of the house, I stop to look down at the orange floor, still tucked inside my hand. It's already dying, and my father never did mail me that stone. That's how chapter 1 starts. Let me know if y'all want me to just start reading like a chapter a day or something, or maybe like 2 to 3 chapters. I read pretty fast, y'all. As you can tell. I actually had to slow it down for y'all because I read really fast in my head. I be like, it said, what reading the book? What reading? Friend, your sentence don't even make sense. Rewrite that sentence, Sierra. It says, what reading do book the you for with? Friend, that's not even a full sentence. What the fuck was you trying to say to me, friend? Retype that. Was that autocorrect? Was you asking me what book I was reading? Or you was trying to be smart and just fucked up? I'm gonna let you try to fix it. I'm gonna give you a minute before I look back over there. You read really, really well. Thank you. Yeah, I love reading. I'm a little nerd. And then I get into the characters, so I'll be like, Dad said this, and oh no! Oh no! Oh, I can't read this. Hold on. I'm gonna read this first page. If you're 18 or older, get out the room right now. Because this first sentence is crazy. 10 years later, age 17, there's a dick in my mouth. Literally the first sentence. I'm not even joking. Not a real one, of course. It's a drawing of a hairy penis scribbled with a Sharpie onto a photograph of me singing karaoke one summer. My mouth wide open, making it the perfect picture to use when depicting a phallic-shaped object jutting between my lips. Groaning under my breath, I make a mental note to lock down my Facebook account. So somebody saw her Facebook picture. And because her brother is now a convicted murderer, they're bullying her in school. So one of the bullies took her picture of her singing in a mic and drew a dick on it, and it made copies all around school. They was literally bullying the freak out this girl to the point where she almost died in this book. It was really sad, actually. Maybe I don't want to read this to y'all because it's like got little light moments, but this is it's like a heavy kind of story. It's got like abuse, it's got depression, it's got suicidal thoughts, it's got murder, it's got a lot going on. I don't know if this is too heavy for y'all. It's called Catch the Sun. And you peep, the book is orange. The main character, she's a Caucasian girl with ginger hair. Her favorite color is orange, and all throughout the book, she keeps mentioning orange and tangerine and like different hues of orange. So she mentioned the orange popsicle, y'all peep. She mentioned her orange, what was it? Her orange jumper that she had on. She mentioned this orange, like throughout the book, her favorite color is orange, so she'll mention little orange things throughout the book. I pay attention to little stuff like that. But it's called Catch the Sun. It's on my Amazon store. We read this in a book club a long time ago. I can give you the synopsis of the book, but it was really, really good, actually. So, long story short, Max, the boy that she was talking to in the beginning, her and Max never see each other again until she goes to the school after her brother commits murder. And now Max ain't fucking with her because Max ain't seen her since she was 7. She was supposed to come back the next day. Remember, she never came back. So Max is pissed. He was a 7-year-old kid. So in his mind, he like, bitch, you ain't never came back. But he didn't know that her dad moved her out of town because he didn't tell her. So they see each other 10 years later. She's 17. She just so happens to go to this high school. She runs into Max and his twin brother. And Max acting like he don't know her. And that's what made me mad. Because I'm like, how were you so nice to her in the beginning of the book? You gave her a flower and a rock and all this other stuff. But then 10 years later, you see her brother's convicted for murder and you automatically treat her like everybody else treat her. He starts ignoring her. She gets bullied. She gets beat up by kids. They be spitting on her. Like when I say disgusting stuff in this book, y'all, they try to drown her. And then he eventually did save her when she almost drowned. But that's only because he didn't want to have that murder on his conscience. I'm like, Max. What is, get a fucking backbone, Max. What happened? In the whole book, she's talking about how she used to like him when he was a kid and now he's so different. But then you find out that Max's dad is going through some stuff. Max's dad is an alcoholic. So Max has had a rough life since that day that he left the park. So Max's mom cheated on the dad. Mom left the dad with the twin boys because Max and McKay are twin brothers. The dad ends up getting really, really bad into alcohol to the point where he basically is being taken care of by his teenage sons. They have an unfinished house. It rains in the house. They don't have any heat. They don't have any water. They don't have any AC. They don't have electricity. And Max is thugging it out. So when he was being mean to her, it wasn't really because he wanted to be mean. He was going through his own stuff. But then when he found that out, he was like, let me not involve myself with her because they already bullying her and I'm already bullied at home. It's a deep book. Y'all gotta check it out. Okay, just trust me. But I really got on here to let y'all know I'm getting on TikTok. I wasn't even supposed to read that. I just said, let me do something different. Because right now, I feel like what I'm doing ain't working. Maybe I should get on here and read bedtime stories. I don't know. If you got a book request, let me know, friend. But yeah, some of the books I read be really, really heavy. So you just gotta be in the mental space. Yo, I was so mad. Matter of fact, let me go to one of the parks I'm talking about. Hold on. Because, yo, the bullies, they get her one day. She's with... Okay, so remember how Max was saying that he was going to have his dad build a bench? His dad is actually a carpenter or a builder or some type of handyman. So he knows how to do everything. But when he got depressed, he stopped. But back when he was 7, that's when Max's mom and dad were still married. So the next day, Max's dad actually did build that bench. And it's hidden in the secret spot that they made. So she randomly goes to that spot one day after she's been bullied and bullied and bullied and bullied. She goes back to her old town. And she goes to the secret spot and she sees the bench with their names on it. Oh! Talk about life coming full circle. And guess who's on the motherfucking bench? Max. So she goes to the secret spot. She creeping up. She see Max on the bench. She tries to back up. She makes some noise with some leaves. He turn around. They make eye contact. And then it's like awkward. And they start talking. I said, oh my God, this book is torturing me. Get to the relationship. But it's really cute. I just like how that whole book came together. So, yeah. You got to check it out. It's lit. You said, hey. Hold on, y'all. Do y'all have TikTok? Because I'm about to go live on TikTok so I can play my music. I got my speaker right here. I got my mic. So if you don't, check out my community tab. I'll be on TikTok because I can have fun. It said, okay, book review. And the ending was crazy. Because, okay, I can't tell you the ending because I want you to read it. I don't want to tell y'all too much. But just know, you got to read the whole thing. It answers all the questions because in the beginning, you don't know who her brother killed, why he killed them. All he kept telling her is, I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you. So, with that being said, I'm feeling good, friend. That's fine, friend. So, with that being said, it was just like, we were trying to piece together throughout the whole book who her brother killed. Because I'm thinking like, was it the main bully? Or was it another bully? Or is it somebody else? Is it somebody we haven't met yet? Like it's a little plot twist in there. It's a little plot twist. Just a little twist. You know, a little twist and turn, a little twist and tumble, if you will. So, yeah, you find that out at the very end, what happened with that. Then the mom, she in denial because she don't believe her son really killed somebody, even though they literally just saw him with blood on him. He got the weapon in his hand. He's got blood on himself. He's crying in the room with the dead people. Like, who else did it? So then you start thinking like, well, was he set up? You know what? That book was so good. I might have to reread it now. It was good because I'm like, yo, was he set up? What if this whole time we think her brother killed somebody and her brother really didn't? What if it was self-defense? You got to read it, y'all. It's good. I'll be getting into my little books. All right, y'all. Ooh, I'm slobbering and stuff. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm getting on TikTok, okay? I'll be on there for like an hour and a half. Just come say